Money plays a very important role in elections, and this fact doesn't need to be substantiated. But if it did, this story from Bellary is good enough evidence.
Bellary, the land of illegal mining, has now become infamous for another reason. And the reason is what the world calls Hawala. Yes, bundles of cash were found stacked at different locations in Bellary. These locations were raided on 11th April. The Election Commission received information about Hawala money in crores floating around in Bellary. The caller who gave the piece of information to the authorities also informed them about the places where the money was stacked. As soon as the authorities received information about Hawala money at various locations across Bellary and Hospet, they got a search warrant and went ahead with the raid. The sight of loads of money stacked at these houses shocked the authorities as well.
Last night, on an information received regarding the possible distribution of money to voters in two places, we have sent teams to intercept the same. First in Hospet, 1 crore was intercepted coming from the shop of Shri Vikram Jain in a bag and being loaded onto a car, and thereafter on raiding the same person's house and shop, another 22 lakhs was seized by the Assistant Commissioner Shri Sunil Kumar.
This is the Ganesh colony in Bellary. It is in this colony that one Chor Babulal, a money lender by profession, owns 3 houses and an office near Sudarshan Lodge. While 2 of the houses are registered in Babulal's name, one other is registered in his son's name. The authorities raided these places. Babulal's family members did not allow the authorities to touch the cupboards in the house until the search warrants arrived. When the warrants did come, the authorities were in for a shocker themselves. There were bundles of notes stacked up inside the cupboards. In just one cupboard, the authorities found over rupees 5 crore in cash. The other 2 cupboards too have crores of rupees stacked in them, but they have not been accounted for as of yet.
At about 10:30 in the night in Bellary, the Assistant Commissioner Shri Anirudh Stravan, the Additional SP Shri C.K. Baba, the ADC Shri Venkatesh and the Assistant Commissioner Income Tax Shri Guru Prasad have, along with teams of other officials, conducted raids on 4 different locations, and throughout the night seizure procedures have continued and resulted in the seizure of 8.52 crores in one place from the house of Shri Babulal Parshuram Puriya, and 4.80 lakhs from the house of Shri Parshuram Puriya's son, and 20 lakhs 20,000 from the house of from the office of Shri Parshuram Puriya.
If you thought that it was only at Hospet and in Bellary that the raids were conducted, hold that thought. The authorities were given information that even in Sangankal, a place very close to Bellary, there were illegal activities going on. When the authorities barged into the house in Sangankal belonging to one Thimme Gowda, they were shocked at the sight that greeted them. 42 saris, model EVMs and posters and pamphlets were stacked up in the house. Thimme Gowda is now into some deep trouble.
In addition, the IS probationer Shri Nitish Patil has, on similar information, raided a house in Sangankal nearby to Bellary city and seized 42 saris and model EVMs and other details of posters and other pamphlets etc. from the house of one Thimme Gowda, against whom a case of MCC violation has been booked and he has been apprehended also.
Besides the cash that was stacked up inside Babulal's house, there was more compared to what the authorities found at his residence and office. Various documents were found at the spot. NSC's checks, post office SB accounts and FD account documents were also found at his residence.
In addition to the amount, the cash seized in the house of Sri Parsuram Puria, we have also found documents like Kisan Vikas Patra and NSC totaling 4.3 crores, unencashed checks of rupees 5 crores to various parties, some with political links, and postal saving bank account and fixed deposits and other property documents which could amount to crores together, which are still being evaluated.
The documents, as when analyzed, could give a lead into what Babulal's political connections are. But as precautionary measure, Bellary candidate Sri Ramlu played it safe by declaring that he didn't know anything about the money and had never heard the name of Babulal.
ಯಾರು ರೇಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೋ, ಯಾರು ದಾಖಲಾತಿಗಳು ಏನು ಸಿಗ್ತಾವೋ ಅದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಪುನಃ ಅವರೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳು ಪರಿಶೀಲನೆ ಮಾಡಲಿ. ನಾವು ಕೂಡ ಮಾಧ್ಯಮಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ರಾತ್ರಿ ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಚಾರ ಮುಗಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡ ನಂತರ ರಾತ್ರಿ ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೂ ಒಂದು ಸುದ್ದಿ ಮಾಧ್ಯಮಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ನೋಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣವಾದಂಥ ಮಾಹಿತಿ ನನಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಅದು ಯಾರದೇ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಇರೋದನ್ನೋದ್ರೆ ಯಾರದೇ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು. ಏನು ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳು ಏನು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಚಲೋ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಯಾರು ನಮ್ಗೆ ಯಾರು ಪರಿಚಯ ಇಲ್ಲ ರೀ, ನಮ್ಗೆ ಯಾಕೆ ಪರಿಚಯನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಅಂಥವ್ರು ಯಾರು ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆ ಪರಿಚಯನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ರೀ. ನಮಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮ ಮೇಲೆ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ ಹೆಂಗಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಸರ್? ನನಗೆ ಅವ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ರೀ, ಅವ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನನಗೆ ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಇಲ್ಲ, ನಾನು ಯಾವತ್ತೂ ಅವ್ರ ಹೆಸರು ಕೇಳಿಲ್ಲ, ನನ್ನ ಪರಿಚಯ ಕೂಡ ಇಲ್ಲ ರೀ.
Besides the cash and the documents that were seized by the authorities from Babulal's house, there was also something else that grabbed their attention. While the cops were busy counting the money they found, they also spotted a few gold biscuits lying close to the locker. When the authorities questioned Babulal and his family members about the locker and asked them for the keys of the same, they claimed that the key was lost. The authorities were forced to break open the locker in the morning.
ಗೋಲ್ಡ್ ಈ ಥರ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಬಿಸ್ಕೆಟ್ ಟೈಪ್ ಇದೆ, ಅದು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಲಾಕ್ ಇದೆ, ಅದು ಅವರು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಕೀ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. ಎಲ್ಲಿ 2-3 ಬಿಸ್ಕೆಟ್ ಬಿದ್ದಿದೆ, ಪಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಒಳಗಡೆ ಲಾಕರ್ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಅದು ಇನ್ನೂ ಓಪನ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಓಪನ್ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ನಾವು ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಖಚಿತವಾಗಿ ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ.
CK Baba, the additional superintendent of police, was the man who led the raids. When we contacted him, he informed us that the raid started at 6 p.m. However, they had to wait for over an hour for the warrant to arrive because the family did not allow them to search the house until then. When questioned who Babulal is, here's what he had to say.
ಚೋರ್ ಬಾಬುಲಾಲ್ ಅಂತ ಇವರು ಫೇಮಸ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇಲ್ಲ, ಇವರು ಮನಿ ಲ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಈಗ ಬಳ್ಳಾರಿ ಮತ್ತು ಈ ಕಡೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸರೌಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಏರಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ. ಈ ಬಂದ ನಂತರ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ 6 o'clock ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಆಗಿ ಅದನ್ನು ವಾಚ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಒಂದು 3 ಮನೆಗಳದ್ದು ಸರ್ಚ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಮಗೆ ವಾರಂಟ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿತ್ತು. ಆ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಅದರೊಳಗಡೆ ಮೇನ್ ಈ ಮನೆ ಇದು ವಾರಂಟ್ಗೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಟೈಮ್ ಆಯಿತು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಸರ್ಚ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ ನಂತರ ದೆನ್ ವಿ ರಿಯಲೈಸ್ ದಟ್ ಮೇನ್ ಈ ಮನೆ ದುಡ್ಡು ಏನಿದೆ ಈ ಮನೇಲಿ ಇಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯಿತು. ಆ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನು ಈಗ ಸೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ.
Now that you know all the details about the raid that was conducted by the Election Commission authorities on the night of 11th April, you might be curious to know everything about moneylender Babulal.